Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So today I've come up with top 15 high in demand jobs for the year of 2021, and for each of the job area in this video I'll be letting you know about the educational level and the skills required, and thirdly our juicy bit, which is regarding the salaries. And as I subsequently talk about the job areas towards the end, I'll be talking about the job area which has got the highest salary. Without any further ado, let's straight away get started with our video. The first job area is of frontline e-commerce workers. The hiring for this role has been increased by 73%, and currently as of the day there are about 400,000 job vacancies which are still available for every one of you to apply. Now, what are the top job titles in this specific area? The top job titles are of drivers, supply chain associates, package handler, and personal shoppers. So what are the skills in order to go in this particular area for the jobs? So the skills are of time management, second is customer service, and third is of leadership. Now, what amount of educational level qualification do you require? Generally 75% of hires have a bachelor's degree or higher, so that's the educational level. And now comes the juicy bit, what is the salary range? So the salary ranges between $42,000 to $56,000. So this was my number first job area which I want to talk about. Now jumping on to our number second job area, that is of loan and mortgage experts. Now what are some of the top job titles? The top job titles are first of all of underwriter, secondly mortgage loan officers, thirdly of escrow officers, and fourthly loan closers. Now what are the skills which you require in order to come in this area? The skills are of risk management, customer service, and thirdly for credit analysis. And what amount of educational level do you require? It's about 86% of the hires have a bachelor's degree or higher. So again, in order to go in this area you at least need a degree, for at least a bachelor's level degree. And what's our salary range? The salary range is between $43,700 to $60,000, and hiring for these jobs has been increased by 59% with respect to last year of 2019. So this is one of the job area which is highly in demand. Now moving to our number third job area, and that is of healthcare supporting staff. So hiring for these positions increased by 34%. Now what are some of the top job titles? So the very first top job title is that of healthcare assistant, secondly pharmacy technician, third dental assistant, fourth home health aide. That's a cute one actually. No problem. So there was just a random dog which was coming from the front. Now, so talking about the skills which you require, so the skills are of patient education, secondly data entry, and thirdly of physician relations. Now what amount of educational qualification do you require? Now 83% of the hires have a bachelor's degree or higher. So again, like, it requires at least a bachelor's degree to come in this job area. Now the salary range is between $65,300 to $106,000. So amazing salaries as well for this position in this area of healthcare supporting staff. Now moving to our number four job area, and that is of business development and sales professional. Now what are the top job titles in this area? The top job titles are that of sales consultant, sales operations assistant, thirdly inbound sales specialist, and fourthly strategic advisors. Now what are the skills which you require? The skills are that of a customer retention, secondly of sales process, and thirdly of team building. Now what is the educational level again over here? Again, 92% of the hires have a bachelor's degree or higher, and the salary range is between $43,300 to $105,000. And this is the job area of business development and sales professional, and the hiring for this roles has increased by 45% with respect to 2019. So again, one of the high in demand area. Now moving on to our number fifth in the category, that is of experts in workplace diversity. Now what are some of the top job titles? The job titles are that of a diversity manager, secondly diversity officer, thirdly head of diversity, and diversity coordinator are some of the job titles. And what are the skills do you need? The skills are that of a community outreach, secondly teaching, and thirdly organizational development. And now talking about the educational levels, 99% of the hires have a bachelor's degree or higher. So a bachelor's degree is again must for this specific job area as well. And the salaries are quite decent. The salaries between $72,900 to $97,000. I'm a bit sorry that I'm reading all of these things from my iPad or the screen, whatever it is, because I can't actually put all of this data into my brain, so I have to read it from somewhere, and I've summarized in my laptop over here. So now let's move to our number 6 job area, and that is of digital marketing professionals. Now, what are some of the top job titles? The top job titles are that of a digital marketing specialist, secondly social media manager, thirdly marketing representative, and fourthly search engine optimization specialist. I think I also need one of them. The search engine optimization is really important in the digital marketing space. So yes, so that's an interesting one. Now, talking about the skills, which you require are that of product marketing, digital strategy, and third of brand management. Now, what is the educational level? 94% of the hires have got a bachelor's degree or higher, and the salary ranges, there's a train in the background, let it go. In my videos, like who are watching from the last like 10 months, they always see a train in the background. So talking about the salary range, the salary ranges from $48,000 to $96,000. Now moving to our number 7th job area, and that is of nurses. Now, nurses, the top job titles are registered nurse, secondly certified nursing assistant, thirdly nurse practitioner, and fourthly extensive care nurse. So now, what are the skills which you require? The skills are that of a patient advocacy, secondly clinical research, and thirdly time management. And what is the educational level which you require? The 89% of the hires have a bachelor's degree or higher than that. I would say I think I should stop reading about the educational level, because I think most of these job areas require at least a bachelor's degree, and if there is something deviating from this, I'll be letting you know. And the salary ranges from $73,000 US to $111,000. There's one more train coming. In my videos, there's always a train. Okay, so now moving to, I forgot the number, now it's like number 8. So now talking about the number 8 job area, and that is of educational professionals. Now the top job titles in this specific area are that of a teaching assistant, elementary school teacher, mathematics teacher, and curriculum developer. And what are the skills which you require? The skills are that of a lesson planning, time management, differentiated instructions. And the education, I shouldn't be reading, you at least need a bachelor's or higher than that in order to go in this specific area. The salary ranges from $46,500 to $63,200. And number 9th is really an awesome one. I mean, the parents really don't consider this option for their children. And the number 9 high in demand job is that of digital content creators, for example YouTubers. So number 9th is digital content creators is a specific job area, and the job titles are that of a content coordinator, secondly writing consultant, and thirdly of podcaster, and fourthly of a blogger. And the skills which you require are video editing, creative writing, and public speaking. And the education, again, I mean, it's crazy, you again need a bachelor's degree, but I believe you can do something like a YouTube as well. But I mean, that's a job, so maybe the companies require the digital content creators. Anyways, that's a good profession coming up, and the salary is quite decent. Again, the salary ranges from $46,000 to $62,400. Amazing salaries. Now, number 10th job area is that of professional and personal coaches. The top job titles are that of a career coordinator, secondly life coach, thirdly fitness coach, and lastly business coach. The skills which you require are that of mentoring, social media, and entrepreneurship. The education, I shouldn't be speaking, again you require a bachelor's degree. I should stop actually now. So the salary ranges between $44,000, $3,300 to $50,000 US. So okay salary. And number 11th job area is that of a specialized engineers. Now, what are some of the top job titles? The top job titles are that of a web developer, full stack engineer, third front end developer, and number 4th is that of a game developer. And the skills which you require are that of a program management, secondly web development, and thirdly distributed systems. Education, I'm not be speaking, you need a bachelor's degree. And the salary ranges between $77,500 to $104,000. Amazing salary. And number 12th on our list, we are slowly going to top 15th as well, because that will be the highest paid, so stay tuned. So number 12 on the list is that of a mental health specialist, and the top job titles in this area are that of a behavior therapist, secondly mental health specialist. I would say, especially in the lockdown scenario, I would say that the mental health specialists are really required. That's why it's ranking number 12th as well. And we need a psychotherapist and mental health technician are the top job titles. Now, what are the skills which you require? The skills are that of play therapy, secondly mindfulness, and thirdly cognitive behavioral therapy. They call it CBT as well. Education, again a bachelor's, and the salary ranges between $41,600 to $65,000. Now number 13th on my list, or the LinkedIn data list, is that of a user experience professional, or you can abbreviate it to UX professionals, UXP, right? And the top job titles are that of a user experience designer, secondly product design consultant, thirdly user interface designer, and user experience researcher. Now what are some of the skills which you require? The skills are that of a web design, design thinking, and user experience testing. Education, you already know. The salary ranges from $80,000 to $103,000. A good salary, and we are getting there to the top one. Now number 14th on the list is that of a data science specialist, and the top job titles for a data scientist specialist are data scientist, secondly data science specialist, and thirdly data management analyst. And what are some of the skills which you require? The skills are that of a TensorFlow, secondly statistical modeling, and thirdly of data visualization. And education, you know, it's bachelor's degree at least or higher than that, and 98% of the hires have a bachelor's degree. And the salary ranges from $100,000 to $130,000. Really good salary. And the last one, or the number 15, or with the amazing salary, is that of artificial intelligence practitioners. And I mean, artificial intelligence is really emerging. That's my like kind of personal thoughts. Even when you get an Gmail, even you get an email, there's an artificial intelligence involved. You go to the higher level to making cars, there's again artificial intelligence involved. One more train, number 3rd train on our list. Nice counting for the trains as well. So top job titles are that of machine learning engineer, secondly artificial intelligence specialist, and thirdly machine learning researchers. Now what are the skills which you require? The skills are that of C++, Amazon Web Services, AWS is the abbreviation, and Python, which is a programming language. And the education, 99% of the hires have a bachelor's degree or higher. I think again this field is again getting populated, and people need a bachelor's degree at least to come in. I mean, this is a new emerging one, and people should really look forward to this one. And the salary ranges between something which you were waiting to hear, $124,000 to $150,000. And with this, I think I'm finished with my list. I'm finished with seeing in the laptop and then talking to you. I really hope you find some value out of this video. If you find some value, make sure to hit a like button, and make sure to comment your suggestion, feedback, what you would like to watch next. Thanks for watching and taking your time. Thank you, and that's the night being outside. Thank you. Cheers.